I think Montreal was bracing for a difficult road in the regular season anyway to punch their ticket based on the way they're built, even the way it looked for them in the regular season. Once they got to the playoffs, we know what happened. They took off. They steamrolled. But they barely got in. They were kind of holding on for dear life. And Shea Weber, we don't think we'll see all year. We know that Carey Price is going to miss at least the first month, if not more, and that's on his own timeline. And we'll find out what happens there with Carey. But what is your read on kind of the mood within the organization, and are they more optimistic internally than everyone seems to be on the outside?
I think it's wait and see because, listen, as I said on the Habs broadcast on TSN last night, if you sit back for a second and think about the team that went to the Stanley Cup final, Philip Deneau shutting everyone down, Shea Weber playing like the warrior that he is, their great captain, and of course Carey Price being Carey Price. Deneau has gone to L.A. Shea Weber may never play hockey again, and Carey Price, and we wish him the absolute best. Hockey right now doesn't matter, and he'll be back. That's the good thing. Of those three, Carey Price will be back, but we don't know when. That's the big three. There is no run to the Stanley Cup final without Deneau, Weber, and Price, and none of those guys are there right now. So I think this is a bit of a reset year for them. I see them very much as a bubble team. I think it's going to be a tough season that way. But in the bigger picture, what was always going to have to happen is still happening. It just might be happening a little quicker, which is handing the keys over to Suzuki and Caulfield and Romanoff and Jake Evans. Like, they were always going to transition. It's just that I think it's going to happen quicker with some bumps along the road. So that's the way I see this year for them. And, listen, I think Mark Bergevin tried to pivot as well as he could. How do you replace Shea Weber? Well, of course, you guys know the answer. You don't. What he means in that room is beyond how you can even describe. But, X's and O's in terms of an actual roster space, they bring in David Savard, who was the only right-handed top four UFAD really that fit that mold. But he's not Shea Weber. How do you replace Philip Deneau, who's a bit of a unicorn in today's game, right? A tremendous shutdown center, not with a lot of offense. Well, you don't find that guy, but they did trade for Christian Dvorak. Jake Evans now has to play a much bigger role with Kotkaniemi off-sheeted and gone to Carolina. So there has been a response, but I think every single time you feel like it's a bit less, And so, big picture, I think that I think the Habs like their young core and where that's headed. I think Romanoff's going to have a big year, but in the here and now for this season, I don't see them as a top contender. No, I think there's going to be some regression there.